As you can see by this title, Valve is not playing, so let's talk about it. Recently, CS2 dropped the Armory update, and I can't lie, this is the most amount of fun I've had playing Counter-Strike in a while. I think it's super cool how you can buy a pass, then grind the game for stars, which in turn unlocks a variety of different skins, new weapon charms, and more. But some players have also found an exploit that allowed players to obtain these stars super quickly, which obviously causes a lot of problems. But before we dig deeper, let's hear a word from Skinport. Are you looking to buy new skins, but the Steam market is too expensive? Well, look no further. At Skinport, you can buy skins for up to 30% off compared to Steam market prices. Also, if you're looking to sell skins, Skinport deposits money right into your bank account in exchange for your skins. If any of this interests you, click the affiliate link in my description, and if you use this link, it really helps me out. Also, shout out to Skinport for making this possible. Enjoy the video. So for those of you who don't understand the exploit, let me explain. Basically, players found out how to join bugged team deathmatch servers where the XP received from these lobbies is much higher compared to, let's say, a competitive match. So players that were joining these lobbies would efficiently kill one another quickly, thus guaranteeing a fleet of stars at the end of the match. And when this caught wind by the CS2 community, people went crazy. Big creators started making videos on the exploit showing people how to do it, and so on. And obviously, for the casual player like myself trying to grind stars in the legit way, it's frustrating seeing people, and better yet, bigger creators abusing the exploit. The most concerning part about this whole entire fiasco is that the skins included in this Armory update will plummet. And for those of you who need an explanation, it's basic supply and demand. For example, let's say 500 M4 fades existed globally before this whole exploit was discovered, then post-exploit there's now 10,000 M4 fades in existence. Obviously, this would substantially lower the value of the item since there's now more on the market. Now, Valve obviously isn't stupid and took note of the exploit and started making patches to the game, which slowed down a lot of them. But Valve wasn't done there. Before I went to bed last night, actually, I was seeing rumors that it could be a possibility that Valve would actually start banning people who were abusing the exploit. So that means people like creators that were showing videos, people that were running these lobbies. But then I woke up this morning and saw my Twitter timeline exploding. And to my surprise, and probably a lot of your guys' surprise as well, Valve actually ended up dropping 1-year trade bans on people who were caught doing the exploit. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very happy that they cracked down on this. Not only because of the reasons listed earlier in the video, but because I was genuinely excited to save up all my freaking stars and do one big opening for you guys. But when I saw people achieving this month-long goal that I have set for myself, and they're completing it in days, it made me discouraged. But we good now. Now, another point I wanted to add is the common point I keep seeing a lot of people bring up, and it's the, yeah, Valve will ban the exploit users, but what about the cheaters? Well, I think this is a much deeper engraved issue. And I think a common cheater isn't really Valve's biggest threat. I mean, think about it. Yes, this cheater is causing players to lose their mind and put holes in their walls, maybe skew the ranking systems, but they're still playing the same game as the non-cheater. They're still putting hours into CS2. So Valve could probably just sit there and be like, well, they're still playing the game. They're not like taking money out of our pockets. So like, I'm gonna let them do whatever they want. And even though that's not like morally just in a lot of our minds and we want a good game with no cheaters, Valve could very much just do that if they really wanted to. Ultimately, I think it comes down to money. The average cheater isn't messing with the value of skins or anything like that, or taking money out of Valve's pocket. But since this latest exploit can directly lower the cost of items over time, I think that's why Valve put their foot down. Just think about it in the real world. There's people that find loopholes in certain areas that can make them a lot of money, essentially printing money, but that money isn't necessarily clean either. As soon as the government catches on, they throw them in jail and make them pay restitution. So with that thought in mind, let's go back to the CS2 world. If Valve sees people printing money per se, they're gonna put their foot down. And I completely agree with them for doing that. Now, I don't think we're ever gonna see a cheaterless CS2, but it does feel good to not be left hanging to dry by Valve, because we recently did get this Armory update, and even though people found out this exploit, Valve was quick to shut it down, giving the average casual player a better experience. So I do appreciate that. Now that I said that, I'm probably gonna have like 3 spin botters in my next Premier game. And speaking of Premier, I'm working on my next solo queue to 30k Premier rating video. I recorded some of it on stream, and I was getting so mad at some of my brain dead teammates. It was hilarious. If you don't go follow the Twitch, go follow it. It's in the link in the description. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this one. And hey, before you go, I want to say thank you so much for all this love on this channel and my live channel as well. I recently made a change from making FiveM content on stream and videos to make CS2 content, and I'm so humbled to have so many people checking out my videos. So with all that being said, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one. Peace.